Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about the topic control valve troubleshooting using off positioner calibration. Most of our friends wanted the video about control valve troubleshooting and positioner calibration, so let's start. There are two settings in a valve positioner. What are two settings? Let's we discuss about. The first one is zero setting and the another one is span setting. Now we will discuss about zero setting in a valve positioner. We will perform zero setting in two conditions. The first condition is when control valve is not fully closed. We will perform zero setting when control valve is not fully closed. And the another condition is when control valve is not operated even on increasing the signal. We will discuss one by one. When zero setting in valve positioner is necessary. Now let's discuss. When control valve is not fully closed on 4 mA signal or not started even at 5 mA signal or 6 mA signal, then we will adjust from zero setting. Sometimes control valve is not fully closed at 4 mA signal. Sometimes it occurs when control valve is not operated even at 5 mA signal or at 5.5 mA signal. So in that condition zero setting is necessary. So remember this point. We will adjust from zero setting. Please pay attention, it is the most important point. The wheel is shown by this yellow arrow and we will adjust by using this wheel only. Now how we will adjust from this wheel, we will going to discuss. The wheel is rotated in upward or downward direction for adjusting zero. This wheel which is shown by the yellow color is rotated in upward direction or downward direction for adjusting the zero. Now we will discuss the first condition when control valve is not fully closed. Suppose the control valve is not fully closed at 4 mA signal applied to it, that means the valve opening percentage will more than 0% at 4 mA signal. Here you can see in the diagram control valve is shown and the zero position is shown by the yellow arrow, and the control valve position is just above the yellow arrow. That means control valve is more than 0% at 4 mA signal. If the pneumatic control valve opening is more than 0% at 4 mA signal, then we need to lower down the control valve position. The control valve must be 0% at 4 mA signal, so we need to lower down the control valve position. Lower down means decrease, so we will decrease the control valve position. So we will adjust the valve opening by rotating the wheel towards minus position. We can understand from the diagram the valve positioner is shown. We will adjust the wheel. This wheel will be adjusted towards this minus position. We will adjust the wheel so that this point will rotate toward minus position. The second condition we are going to discuss. If the pneumatic control valve is not started opening at more than 4 mA signal, then we need to increase the control valve position. So we will adjust the valve opening by rotating the wheel towards plus. You can easily understand from this diagram, when the valve is not started even at 5 mA signal or 5.5 mA signal, we will adjust from the wheel by rotating toward plus position. Now we will discuss about the span setting of a control valve. When control valve is not 100% open at 20 mA signal, then span setting is required. So friends, remember this point. When control valve is not 100% open at 20 mA signal, then only span setting is required. When control valve is open 100% at 20 mA signal, then span setting is not required. So we need to remember this point. When control valve is fully closed at 4 mA signal, then zero setting is not required. Now I am giving you an example. Suppose we are giving 20 milliampere signal from PID controller or PLC DCS, or we are using a milliampere source that is giving 20 milliampere signal to a control valve, and the valve is operating. Now suppose the control valve is not 100% open, not 100% open at 20 milliampere signal, then only span setting is required. If the pneumatic control valve opening is less than 100% at 20 milliampere signal, then we need to increase the control valve position. We all know that at 20 milliampere signal the valve opening must be 100%, but it is less than 100%. So we need to increase the control valve position. For setting control valve at 20 milliampere, we will adjust from span. Now we will adjust from span for setting control valve at 20 milliampere signal. Here you can see in the diagram the span is shown by the yellow circle. We will adjust from this point. For 0 we will adjust from this point. For span we will adjust from this point. So friends, remember 2 points. The 0 setting is here and the span setting is here. For 0 we will adjust from this wheel, and for span we will adjust from this wheel. For setting control valve at 20 milliampere signal we will adjust from span, and for setting control valve at 0 milliampere signal we will adjust from 0. CRC spray or a thin wire is also used to clean the small hole. Sometimes a problem occurs, the air is not exhausted from a small hole presented here, so valve will not operate according to the signal. So we need to clean it by using CRC spray or a thin wire. We have also discussed this topic in the last video. If the control valve is not operated due to exhaust problem, we can also adjust or clean the pilot valve. Here the pilot valve is shown in the diagram. We can also adjust this pilot valve using a screwdriver, or we can also clean this pilot valve to overcome the exhaust problem. So that was our video. Thanks for watching the video. If you really like this video, do like, share, subscribe and press bell icon. Thanks for watching.